So I'm just going to get right into it today. There's been an increased amount of comments regarding spying spyware or hacking services that can supposedly take your life back for you. And it's stupid. It's just utter garbage. You be careful when these things come up in your lives because I suspect that they're a scam, and so should you. Don't be scammed and don't be fooled by these people. They're just trying to fish for more information, or they're just fishers in general to steal up data. So just beware of those things. The closest to you can never come to seeing who the narcissist truly is when they are angry. Everything else is an attempt to be whatever they think they will bring about in their attention. The power to control people or to bring them praise for who they are, to bring them attention for where they're at. This is why they can suddenly become someone completely different when circumstances change. Their personalities that you are used to are now being seen as a habit, not an expression of who they really are. So I'm just taking from a quote there. I believe that it's a necessary one because it's true. It's true because people put on a front, and that front isn't supposed to be seen through. And so once you're able to unmask that front, you're not seeing like you're not seeing a person that's expressing who they really could be. You're seeing a person express who they really are choosing to be. Do you see what I mean? And so the healing is the first step in the process from a narcissistic abuse. And I'm quoting this because I want to put in my own 2 cents here. But the first step in healing from a narcissistic abuse is realizing that you have been abused. You have to accept that they were putting on an act. You were dealing with a very disordered individual. The function in their life and in their relationships by way of manipulation and corruption is all that they know. They don't know any other way to get along with people or to be in people's lives except through that manipulation because it's just the way that they have gained relationships in the past. So this is who they are. This is not like how they were wired. This is not how they were created to be. This is who they are choosing to be. And you have to clearly see that and depict that. They're wired differently and they see people as puppets for their own entertainment and use. You have to accept that that was not your fault and that it is a way that they retaliate against everyone. They are broken people who are angry and resentful and want nothing more in life than to make sure that they break other people down to to where they feel. It's a sick way of looking at the world, and it is the way that they function. They are sadistic people who can't being ha- handle anyone being happier or better than them at any kind of function in the way of life. They need the superiority factor so much so that they're willing to suffocate you, or they're willing to go to endless tacts to be able to make sure that you're down. And they're people who can't handle it when you are able to break through these tacts. So like when you're trying to like go no contact and break away from them, that's absolutely not allowed. It's not allowed. You you didn't break them, and you absolutely can't fix them. So don't try. But they could and definitely will break you down if you stay. And so with that last sentence, they will definitely but they definitely could and will break you down if you stay. Now, looking back at 27 years of abuse in my life, and you just come to find out where it's coming from, there's no reason to think, or there's no reason that anyone has within them to be able to think that I'm not living my current state of mental capacity, my current state of affair within this, unable to go forward, and I can explain it. But it's the fact, the part that I want to explain here in and of itself is just the fact that you have no choice if you wanted to stay or leave. Do you see what I'm saying? Because your choice would be to leave. Your choice would be to go across state or whatever to get away from this person. But when you are hacked, when they are absolutely able to manipulate based on their abilities of finances, paying people, bribing, smear campaigns, creating whatever street theater they want to attack you on, whatever levels that needs to be brought forth has been brought forth already. And so it's not that I'm living in the past when my whole past has been not able to allow me to live in the present. Do you see what I'm saying? And so this is me finally living in the present. This is me finally able to come to about this truth in my life. So I'm not going to let somebody tell me, like, I understand, like, people want me to go forward and live my life. But what they're not understanding is that I can't go forward in my own life, my organic life, my own organic thoughts, the ones that I would have wanted to hold on to, the ones that I have held on to for my own dreams, my own purposes, my own means, my own ways and means, how I want to move about in my own life. When those things are constantly attacked through this hacking of you, you already know you're in the fray. You already know your life is fucked over. You're not able to get help from any fucking police because they don't go into cybercrime. Well, when that cybercrime turns into real crime, ethical crimes, aiming to take your life, it's murder. What fucking area of crime doesn't this touch? Do you see what I'm saying? And so there's no me breaking away from this. And that's just the sad fact that people are going to have to realize is that my brain has been broken and it's going to be on repeat for the rest of my life, probably. These things aren't just going to go away. And I'm never going to get my own organic life. Do you dig? No matter how I go and move. Oh, what, I can go save my place by going to work at fucking Casey's or something? How can I actually go about saving my life? My whole history of work has been not only undermined but stripped from me. My abilities stripped from me. So this is not going to just go away. This is going to be on repeat because the police have been needing to intervene into this. Way back way back before Mounds Butte. Way back when I was just trying to live my own life in my own apartment. Having people set up and having people within an earshot away from that person that came in there knew to be talked to in the way that was being suggested to me. Good luck, man. I'm coming to you to tell you I feel sorry for you. Because of what I just overheard, it's like you don't even have the police to go to. Like with what I just heard, you're being set up. And then you do talk about these things. You do bring these up to the police. But their hands are tied. All the time. And you know why. You know for yourself why. But other people don't get it. They just don't. Anyway, I'm going to stop this message here. I got another message coming forth that's pretty hard hitting. So I hope people pay attention to what I'm actually saying here. It's fucking sad. Looking at a man that'll never fucking get his life back, or have I ever been able to live at all? No. And no matter what fucking $86 trillion is thrown at me, I won't ever get to live. I see why people in these articles do that. And I'm not saying this to suggest that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying I can fully and totally understand 100% why a person would take it to that level and go to those levels. Whatever, you read articles. I'm not going to go into fucking homicide details. Stupid.